Welcome everyone to Chess TV episode 300! Yes! We made it to 300. Today's October 15th, 2016. We're going to celebrate today by not playing any chess. Isn't that the way you celebrate also? We're going to play a game called Splendor, which is actually a board game. It's pretty popular among board gamers. Not too complex, not too simple. It definitely tickles the mind. There's a way to play it online, so that's what we're going to do today. And I'll teach you how to play as I play, so don't worry. If you don't know how to play, you can still watch this stream/video. So without any further ado, let's go over there to the server where we're going to play. It's called Spendy. .matly.online. If you are looking for Splendor online, you'll find it. Otherwise, you won't. Let's turn on my camera. Let's hide the episode number and let's create a new game. So because the server has 44 people online right now, which is slightly off screen, I might need to change my widths there a little bit. We might take a little bit of time to find an opponent. We're going to see if that's true here. So let me adjust this. There. See, it says online users 44. See that? So I might have to mess with this stuff. We'll see how this goes. I actually have the ability to do this, so to make this a little bit larger. Actually, it doesn't get any bigger than that, so I hope that the screen fits well. So while we're searching for an opponent, I'll explain a little bit about this game. And not about that ad. It says dominate the competition. We're not going to do that. So in Splendor, there's 5 colors of gems, which is like 5 monies. And each one can be used to purchase cards. And a card will have a cost. Like this one costs 3 red and 2 blue. Or this one costs 1 white, 1 green, 1 black, and 1 red. And if you have the appropriate gems, you can spend them and receive the card. Oh, we're still waiting for an opponent. There's Chess Whiz waiting for a player right there. And so then when you've purchased the card, that takes your turn to take the card. Then the card also has a color like blue. That counts as a gem of that color and is never spent. So if something costs 5 blue and you have a blue card, it's only going to cost you 4. And if you have 4 blue cards, why, it would only cost 1 because there's just a difference of 1. Plus you keep the card. So by building up a collection of cards, which are laid out in front of you, then you can get things cheaper and cheaper over time. And the cards also can be worth points. And the way you win is by getting 15 points. Unfortunately, I have to cut the video here on the YouTube video. What happened there was we started the game in Chrome, but the website didn't work very well in Chrome. It was very laggy. So we switched over to Firefox, but then with 2 windows open, the video became even more laggy. It turns out that that website doesn't handle some scenarios very well. So we actually ran out of time in that first game, and it wasn't very enjoyable to watch. In fact, it was quite unwatchable. So I'm just taking it out of the YouTube video entirely. Let's jump into the second game. Now the stream is going smoothly. So we're fighting against a guest here, which is great because a guest has no rating yet and will probably beat him because I have some experience, maybe he has less experience, and we're looking forward to a win. So here comes the board. So the first thing we're going to look for is cards that give a lot of points, like this one 7 for 4. Look for cards that take a lot of a specific color. Like this one black, we're thinking about black. This one red with some black, so we're thinking about red there. This one costs so much, nope. This one, think about black again. This one costs a lot, and this one, think about white. This is a really bad player. He took 2 chips when you could take 3. So I'm concerned this is really going to be a blowout game. So we're going to focus on black because this card is 4 black, this card is 7 black. And we'll start by taking this card right here into reserve. Because that's really the epitome of the black strategy, is to spend 7 black for 4 points. And I've played this game quite a bit, and I used to start by just taking some chips and seeing what's going on. But what happens is the opponent reserves cards that are going to give him points, and the way you win is with points. So he's now taken some more chips, which is another weak play. So now I'm going to take green, red, and black. The idea is I need black to go toward my black strategy, but green and red will allow me to buy this card down here, which also counts toward black. So all of my focus is toward black. And you can see this card, 5 black, 3 white. That's another nice black-oriented card. So these two are kind of interchangeable in my mind. Let's do those same 3 again. Because they're both worth 2 points. This one costs 8 chips, and this one costs only 7. So I guess this one would be a little bit better. But overall, they're both going to be pretty good. So I don't need to reserve them. He's not going to be buying them because he doesn't have any black abilities at all right now. So I think this is really, really off to a good start. I've got the 7 cost black in my hand. I can now buy this one, which only costs 3 chips. Great deal. And now I've got 1 black. So you can see 1 black card here, representing 1 toward anything black that I want to buy, plus 2 more, and then the gold could count as 1, so that's already 4, so I'm well on my way. So the next card I want to pick up is probably this one that's a blue and costing 4 black, because I don't see anything in the bottom row that really entices me. This one costs black, but it's not worth any points, so I probably don't need it unless I need some blue for some reason. This card also has a black cost. You can see that 6 black, 3 red, 3 white. This is going to be a great card as well because it's also worth 4 points. So my whole strategy is going to be focused on black here, and he's just taking the last black chip. I guess that figures. So we will... This tells me I should be thinking about red and white though. So I think I'd be interested in this card because it's red. So I'll take red and white chips. And I guess I'll throw in a blue there. It's a common strategy not to take anything that there's already 4 of, in this case green. For me anyway, this is the way I play, because no one wants it, so why would I want it? But actually on this board you can see this 7 green did come out, so he would do well to go in that direction. Oh, he reserved the black one I was going for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chips, so I could take 3 more. I'll just take what's left. That'll limit his options. I am quite disappointed. I really was interested in that card. This one not quite as good for me at all. And I don't want to spend my 2 whites on this card at the bottom because I want to spend my 3 whites to actually get some points. But I'm a little bit away from that. I need 2 more black and I need another white. So I'm 3 chips away. What a problem. I guess this blue raindrop over here is the only card that doesn't... Oh, and now he reserves the other one, so he's really just trying to block me in black. This is kind of a funny thing, because his hand is full of cards he can't really buy, and now there's nothing that I'm interested in buying either. So it's kind of a mutual destruction situation where we're both just blocking each other. So I will actually just go toward red instead. I'll just buy this card, because there is a 5 red for 2 points. It's very cost effective. The one he reserved was 5 of one chip and 3 of another chip. Total 8 chips for 2 points. This is the same thing without that extra 3 cost. So this is much, much better. So I'm going to be thinking about that. There's also a lot of green that's come out now. 7 green, 5 green, 5 green. So I think I'll keep in mind the red and green strategy. I can't really go green right now because there's nothing affordable that's green. But, oh, and he reserves, what did he reserve there? Let's rewind that a little bit. Oh, the 5 red. Okay. Okay. So he's playing very defensively, blocking me on red, which is what I just purchased. I'm assuming a new card will come out. There we go. The new card is kind of blobular. Maybe I should just think about green. There's no need to reserve anything. His hand is entirely full. He has all 3 cards. If I click on him, you can see he's taken 3 cards from the second row. So he can't take any more cards. That's going to be quite limiting for him. So that means I don't need to defensively grab anything right now. I can just pull it straight off of the board, which is going to save me time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 chips here. The limit is 10. If you take more, you have to discard some down. So I need to buy something right now. This red would make sense, I guess. Costs 2 white and I only have 1, so never mind. This blue would cost me 2 blacks because I have a card. And this blue would cost me a green. I have the card for that, a white, and I have the card for that. So this would cost me 2 things also. It would be a green and a white. Considering I am kind of saving toward black, I will keep the blacks and buy this one instead. Don't like spending the green because I do kind of want to switch over to green here, but you got to do something. Okay, so he just made a big purchase from his hand. He spent 2 gold to buy this card, which I can see that it costs 5 red. Okay, interesting. Let's turn autoplay back on. So little bit unclear. Do I go black or green? I think I should just go for this card because it gives me a black card. So that's going to cost me 3 white and I don't have any. Man, I'm really just kind of swimming around in the wrong directions. 2, 4, 6, 7. 3 white and I don't have any. Guess I'll just buy this one. Kind of a bad play, I think. Part of this game is blocking your opponents, and I had 7 chips, which means I could take 3 more and hit that 10 limit without any penalty. So I probably should have taken chips because that takes away his options by keeping things off of the chip area so that he can't take as much stuff. It definitely limits his choices. So it's a good idea to stay near 10 at all times if you can, unless you're trying to do something specific. Okay, so he takes 3. I am interested in black, super interested in black. I'm going to take 2 white though, actually. Because I'm thinking about this card right here. 3 white, 2 black, and 3 green. Oh, it's 3 green. I don't have any. What a problem. I'm really kind of floundering here. Since he's holding 2 of the black chips and there's no black cards, my black strategy is just blocked. It's a block. It's bad. Well, the party's going a bit better now that I've restarted the stream and made some changes. Nothing's too choppy now. That's good. I can get white cards. So the other thing I can think about is these 3 nobles up here. They all require black, so I'm ahead on that. They take red. And this one takes white. This one takes white as well. So I could pick up a 3rd red here. I think I'm going to take this right now. I'm just going to buy it. So this actually allows me to point in a new direction. I already have 3 red cards. That wasn't really my plan, but that's what fell into my lap. So that means I could go for this 7 red very easily. This one, not so much. So you can see there's not much that costs red, but this one really costs red and it's worth 5 points. So I should reserve this card right now. In fact, I'm doing it right now so that he doesn't stop me from making good use of my 3 red cards. So with that in my pocket, I'm now going to kind of play toward that 7 red and 3 black. We can see I already have the 3 black. I have 4 of the 7, plus I've got a gold. That's 5 of the 7, so I just need 2 more red. And look at that. It's available right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only have 5 chips. So I'll take a red. I love green and I love black. So I'll just take those 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 chips. I think I might go with just discarding one and hitting up to 10 next. 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, great news. The party continues. And so does Chess Whiz. I'm continuing right now. I didn't see what he did and I don't care. I really want to get up to the 7. So I'm going to take that red and I guess I'll take a blue because I already have some of that. And I'm not taking a 3rd chip. Maybe I should, but there's not many options. So now I can pick up the 7, as you can see. This one right here. It's going to give me 5 points and a big head start toward winning this game. Keep an eye out for black cards, guys. What I need more than anything is to get 2 more black cards. I've got my 3 red already, and then either 3 green or 3 white would pick up these nobles here. So I'm close. I think that's going to be the boost I need to put me over 15. So let's see. What's that going to be? The whites or the greens, though? I don't have either. There's a lot of those colors available, though, on the bottom row, which makes them cheap. So I think I'm going to head that direction. I think I should pick up some cards that give me green power. Is that black? It is a black. Maybe I should take it right now. 2, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I can't. I need a white for it. I guess I'll just buy this thing. Was my plan all along. I hope he doesn't take that though. How convenient. That was a black card as well. This is fantastic. As you recall from my very first move of the game, I have a 7-cost black in my hand. I've got 1, 2, 3 toward that 7 right now. So I need to pick up a white so I can get this card. Can I just buy this white card? Nah, it's not a very cost-effective move. So I don't need any more red at all. So I'm not going to take a red chip. That makes my move easy. Anything but red. As you can see, I have 3 red cards. So that's going to count as 3 red chips anytime I need them. And there's nothing on this board that costs more than 3 red. This one costs exactly 3. This one costs exactly 3. And nothing else costs any red. So I never want to take red chips. It's just not, I'm not going to be able to put them to use. So now I can pick up this black. Critical play, in my opinion. Now that I have 3 black and 3 red, I'm almost to these nobles. Plus that moves me toward getting to the 7. What's going to get me the rest of the way here? I think a shift into a green strategy would really help me, because this 5 for 2 points, really cost effective, 7 for 4 points, that's going to be great. Plus the greens count toward this noble. So I'll start by just taking a green, along with the black I need to play the 7. And we know I don't want red, so let's take white. So now I have 3, my gold is gone. Oh, I accidentally spent the gold on that other card. That was silly. It's easier to do that in the online version. If you're playing it actually with chips, you're not going to accidentally spend your gold. But when you click buy and you don't look at the cost closely, it can happen. So now I'm at 6 black. I just need 1 more. So I'm going to go with a reserve just to get 1 more because I don't have any black available here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chips, so I'm good. I think I'll reserve. Well, how many points am I going to need? I've got 5. Let's assume I can't get any nobles. So then I'm going to be at, this one is worth 4, so that puts me at 9. So if I pick up this one, that's 13. If I pick up this one, I think I'll actually go with the small approach and just take this one. Because 7 green is a lot of green when you don't have any green cards yet. So we're going to be conservative and just take that one from the middle row. Now I have a better chance of buying that one than the expensive one. So the gold that I get while I reserve is exactly what I need to buy the 7 black. And that culminates the beginning strategy that I opened with. My goal was to kind of structure around black, and now I've done it. I've got 3 black cards, and I've got 9 points from my black and red combo there. So if I got 2 more whites, that's all I would need for this noble here. I'm checking if he's close to any nobles. He's actually pretty close to this one if he gets a blue and a black. Can't really prevent that, and he can push toward this blue, so the game's not over. He can definitely do well with a blue strategy right now. Should I buy some green cards? That's a question. There's only 2 available. I'm going to need 3 to make the noble. What I have reserved right now is 5 on green. So that'll be useful. I think I'm going to reserve this blue. Because 6 chips for 3 points is a very, very powerful, very effective use of chips. In fact, those 6 for 3, I call those ladder cards because they're so unique that they should have a name. So that's what I call them. It's a name. And whenever they come out, I pay close attention. So I already have 4 blue, plus I got the gold, so that makes 5. So I'm actually close to buying that. I'm going to pick up this card for free, I think. Should I try to get 3 greens? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just... It might be a waste of time. I'm going to buy it. It is free. I have all the cards necessary to buy that without spending any chips. So this is going to put some pressure on him. He's not going to want me to get 3 greens. So after I buy this one, which is also free, he may start jumping on any greens that come out, which is going to distract him from his core strategy. I'm pretty close with 9 points. So if I get a noble, if I get this noble that costs 3 green, that'll put me at 12. And then I have in my hand, 6 blue. I'm going to be able to buy that very soon. and that'll put me at 15. So that's my goal. Finish it off that way. I'm going to need one more blue. Can I buy any of these? 3 white, 3 green. I'm actually really interested in this card. It's the same cost as the card I have in my hand, but it also costs white and green. But I'm pretty good on white and green. I already have 3 of that. I already have 3 of that. So this card is a winning card for me. 4 points, plus it finishes off my green collection. So can I buy it right now? Nope, so I'll just hold it. This is going to be the winning card. As soon as I buy this card, I'm going to pick up the 4 points that it's worth, plus the 3 points for the noble, which is 3 green, 3 black, and 3 red. So that's going to be 7 points, plus my 9, it's going to be 16. So all of my efforts now are focused toward buying this card. I need 6 blue, 3 white, and 3 green. So let's see what I have. I have 6 blue if you count the golds, 3 white, need 1 more, and 3 green. So I just need 1 more white chip, and I will have the victory. He's not in range of any more nobles because he doesn't have any red. It's very few chips, so I really think I've got this. I just need to pick up, let's look one more time, 1 more white. So let's just take a white. So this is going to give me 3 white. I don't know. I'll take more chips. I was about to take only the white because I was so confident, but I just keep double second guessing myself. Just about to call it double guessing. That's how confused I am. I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. But I think after I buy this card, I'm going to have the victory. Click. Click. Da-na-na-na! And of course, I choose my noble, this one. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. First place Chess Whiz! And you win 17 rating points. So this server, not as good as Elite Chess. I mean, the clock management, as you can see, kind of a problem. But Splendor is a fun game. And I would, if you're interested in this, I would definitely say go check it out. So if you search the web for Splendor, which I'm now doing in a new tab, just in case I hurt myself, you can see some boats, and you can see you can buy it on Amazon, and there's like some pages about it. But if you also put in the search Spendy, which is the name of this app, and you get past the ads, then this is where I was playing, spendy.mattel.online. Crazy URL, but this is where you can play on the interface that I was playing on. Maybe you'll even see me there Sunday, or send me a message, we can play a game of Splendor. So that's generally how Splendor is played. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the end of the show, but hey, we celebrated episode 300. Next episode, we're going back to chess. Lucky you, we're not going to play 300 episodes of Splendor, but it's not quite going to be chess. We're going to play a variant that we've never tried before. I kind of made it up, and I kind of took some ideas from some commenters on the YouTube channel where if you can check the opponent, you must. We've tried that before, but you may not check the opponent twice, and that's an overriding rule. So after you check them, your next move is not allowed to be check. So that's going to cause some mind-blowing positions. I wonder if we're going to run our kings out into the center just to cause havoc to the opponent. I'm looking forward to it. And now I'm opening up my goodbye page so that I can say goodbye. And now I'm saying goodbye. Working on it. Working on it. This has been Chess Whiz TV. Thanks for watching.